Interesting. All right, well, what's going on, everybody? We are starting a little bit earlier today than what we would normally do because we have a very interesting situation, a very interesting scenario that's happening. So, just for those of you guys who don't know, my name is Brandon Braddock. I teach economics at Burke County High School, and I'm also one of our leading coaches for our esports team. This is Jamal. Jamal, introduce yourself.
Hello, people. You guys seen me plenty of times already. Wait.
Actually, one of us isn't plugged in, so let's
Oh,
see
no,
who
no,
that
it's
is.
plugged in. I just have to.
Okay, no, there we are. Okay, awesome. Yeah, so Jamal is kind of our student commentator, and he's going to be obviously providing some commentation on what's going on today. So, the interesting thing that's going on is we actually have two of our teams playing against each other in the Elite Eight right here. So this is Zayden Richardson and Zion Wright. Playing against one another in Madden.
Yeah.
They both had a phenomenal season, and it's led them to face one another in the playoffs.
Yeah, and it looks like Zayn, I think, is winning right now.
Yeah, well, so Zay, I asked him out there. Zay's actually the Dolphins and Zion's the Eagles. So it's actually Zion winning. So instead of having them play against one another electronically, we're just having them play split screen on the same console. So it's going to look a lot like if you were just playing against a brother or sister inside of your room or living room. But it's interesting because we normally see Zay play with the Ravens, so I don't know if he's just made a different change, or if he's just like taking the opportunity to try some new things out, or if he's just, it's game one, so he's just kind of, in lack of better terms, I guess, like playing around. I don't really know what's going on, but
I mean, it's kind of like a friendly match if you think about it.
true. But while we are playing against one another, these two things here do count. So whoever wins this will be up 1-0, and we play a best of 3 series. So it's fun, but it's serious, 100% real serious.
Yep, and then whoever wins this match will go on to the championship against the other team, probably.
Right. Yeah. So actually, yeah, the person that wins this goes into our semifinals. So let's look at that real quick. See if we have Play VS pulled up over here. I don't think we do. And we can kind of see what's going on in those brackets. And it does look like Zay's driving a little bit. Once again, Zay's the one playing with the Dolphins. Zion's got the Eagles.
By the looks of it, both players are very good. It's 4th and 3 though, so gonna go for it too.
This would be a big stop for Zion if he could get it. I was talking to Zion today because he's in my first block, and he was worried about having to play Zay. Zay's really good. I thought Zion had did it. I thought he did it there, but Zay was able to get that off.
He popped him.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's go back over here to the stand and see what's going on. This isn't the only game that we have going on today, but it is just the one that we're choosing to stream. We also have 2K playing today, and our Street Fighters team's playing today. Both of those are in the Elite Eight, and if they win this, they'll be in the semifinals. So, let's see. Depending on who wins this, they'll go on to play Towers High School, who's number 5. And so currently the ones left are going to be a Burke County High School team, Towers High School, Lambert High School, and Martin Luther King Jr. High School, all of those of which are Georgia schools. So let's see. Sorry, we're kind of pulling away from the action here.
Yeah, I mean, currently, I think he's going to score probably. Probably right here if he plays his call.
Good job. Yeah, Zion had done a good job bringing it down to 3rd and 5, but he just wasn't able to stop a conversion there. I kind of agree with you. Zay's one of those where it's good. He kind of makes you feel his level of playing, and he is going to score, man. He's just really good at it. But I mean, that's the end of the first, with Zion having a narrow lead, 7-0. The good news that we're seeing is that they're not really playing against one another, or excuse me. They're not playing with one another. You know, like sometimes Zay will get in these moods where he likes to just play around and run around, but it actually does look like he's trying, and it looks like it's a good competitive atmosphere here. And, it's before the break hit or before the quarter ended, I saw that was one of the plays that he was choosing, and I figured that was the one that he was going to run, and we could see it works for him there. Zay does tie it up.
It'll be a tie game now. 12 plays, 75 yards, and it took them 3 minutes and 10 seconds to score. This is the only rule that I'm never gonna like. Them having to stand still until the ball's touched. That's just a rule that I'm always
And what's that?
Them having to stand there until the ball's touched.
Oh yeah. The new kickoff format in the NFL is not really my favorite. You know, they did it to try to increase the amount of kicks that are taken back, and it's just not really doing much of anything. I don't know. I think if they want to increase the amount of kick returns, they need to move the kicker back. You know.
Yeah.
The kickers, I mean, they're just too powerful.
Jeez.
Wow, what a hit, you know. So Saquon Barkley, one of the phenoms of this year's NFL season, rushing for 4 yards there.
And I'm pretty sure that, well, the playoffs haven't started yet, but they should be in a little bit.
Are we talking about like real Madden, like real NFL rather?
NFL, yeah.
That's going to come back, unfortunately. I think that was a hold. I don't know. Zay may have jumped off sides. It was an offsides penalty, so that's going to be good for Zion, and it's going to be a first down.
No, I never asked you, what's your favorite NFL team?
I pull for the Packers. I'm a Packers fan, so yeah.
Packers are very good.
Yeah, they look pretty good this year. Circle's wide open. Zion's going to actually hit him in stride, and that's going to be a touchdown to Devontae Smith. Let's go. Yeah, you know, Packers, they're having a decent year. I don't know if they have what it takes to make it to the Super Bowl, but I think that they're a playoff-worthy team, and they certainly have the Super Bowl talent, so I'm excited to see what's going on.
Yeah, because they almost made it the one year, but Tom Brady.
Yeah, and then last year, you know, like last year was supposed to just kind of be like a get-it-together year, like a rebuilding year, trying to make sure that Jordan Love knew what he was doing, and we ended up having like a really good season and making it to the third round of playoffs or second round of playoffs. So last year really kind of got myself and a lot of other Packers fans' hopes up for this year. I'm excited to see what's going on. I thought that we just about had a house call with Raheem Mostert right there.
That could have been a kick return. But he went to the inside. He didn't go to the outside. Yeah, my favorite team is the Patriots because it just kind of reminds me of like kind of how like in old days where they were rebellious against the British people and stuff.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's why I kind of like the team because they're New England Patriots.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. A little history there. Okay. I like that. That's cool. You know, most people I know that are Patriots fans for one reason. That's a intentional grounding call there, so that's going to be a penalty. And that reason is Tom Brady. You know.
Yeah. I can understand it. I understand.
Yeah. You know, it's kind of like people now who say that they're Chiefs fans, but they've only been Chiefs fans since 2015. You know, or 2016, whenever Patrick Mahomes kind of came into the area. Sorry about that.
I mean, there's most teams that were good ever since like 2015 that are now some of the worst teams now.
Yeah, it's really cool like to see how that's worked. You know,
like how the Dolphins are now one of the teams up in the playoffs and stuff. Like how the change just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, because they used to be like the poverty franchise of the NFL. So did the Browns, and now we're just seeing other teams kind of take those spots. Like
every like I want to say every bad team.
X. Had he gotten that off, that would have been a first down. So Zion's kind of got Zay on the ropes a little bit here, and it's really interesting to see. For those of you guys who don't know, Zay just got back from a 3-day beta field trip, and so he got in right at 3 o'clock, I think. And I wonder if he's just feeling a little, in lack of better terms, jet lagged here. He is going to try to go for it on 4th and 23, which might not pan out well for him. X. Ooh, he's going to try to hit Tyreek downfield, and he doesn't get it. He throws an interception, which actually isn't the worst thing there. It was basically just like a giant punt, and he's got Zion pinned deep. So I actually don't hate the play call there. And that's one cool thing about Zay. Like, that's a smart move, kind of like a high IQ move.
The smartest thing to do here if he's at the 1, I wouldn't say instantly blitz, but have it to where you yourself can get to him. If you can get to him, then yeah.
Yeah, and Zay's really elite with playing with that middle linebacker, and you can see that's what he did just then. And while he didn't get a safety or anything, he does have him still pinned on the one. Um, one thing that I would like to see Zay do here that I don't know if he will, you can audible your defense to run commit to the middle. But I wouldn't even run commit to the middle. I would slant outside because it looks like he's probably going to try to run that to the outside. He's got that extra tight end help there. So I would commit to the outside. Ooh.
Nice catch.
And the thing is that it was contested, and Zay did what he was supposed to do. You know, two people on there is just one of those RNG things. Not really much you can do about that. Let's see what Zion does now with a little bit of breathing room. He gets some separation and makes Zay look stupid, and then he probably had a touchdown there if he didn't mess around and do that extra juke.
That was funny. let's hope. I mean, as much as I want both of them to win, we're gonna have one.
I know, and that's the unfortunate thing. And so, like, I'm just as an esports coach and as someone who's come to like really appreciate both of them. You know, I'm just in that mindset of like, just let's let the best man win and let's move on with it. It stinks that we have to sit here and choose.
Yeah, this Madden is a fun game once you get used to it.
Mm-hmm. And it's extremely, extremely competitive, and it's one of those where, like, the thing I like about Madden is if you just want to casually play it, you can, and like anybody can pick up this game and play it at its base level, but you can also pick it up, and there's so much of a deeper level to it when it comes to like play calling and audibling that just give it a whole nother, I guess, like layer of fun. And so Zay, for sure, and we're seeing aspects of Zion are kind of on that level now where they're seeing, like, if we look at those little boxes that are popping up, I mean, they're just making so many play adjustments and play calls, which make the game, like I said, it gives it that additional layer. Zion's using some safety tackling there, which he and I have been working on, and I taught him, so that was good to see. So what a lot of people do if they go into tackle on Madden is they'll either, one, the worst option, they'll press square and they'll dive, or two, they won't press anything. But if you press X, it does what's called a conservative tackle, which is going to pretty much secure your chances of getting a good open field tackle. So that was a good job by
And you can force a fumble if you press I think it's R1 and you're like right there, you can force the ball out of there.
Right.
I've done it maybe 2 or 3 times.
It's hard to do on the newer Maddens.
One of them caused me to win a franchise that I was in.
That's awesome.
It was just crazy because it was a minute left in the 4th quarter and I was so scared, so I just went for it. And when I went for it, I was so happy.
Yeah.
Now I was on Ultimate Team because and he picked up the ball. He ran it all the way to the 30-yard line.
Yeah.
And after he ran it right there, I just had to do what I could do. It was either I scored or I kicked the field goal.
Mm-hmm.
And I chose to try to score at first, but then it was the Super Bowl, so I had to just because the game wasn't tied. It was actually he had 2 more points than me, so I just had to go crazy right there. It zoomed the camera in and all, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, those like last minute kicks are really cool on the new Madden games. Speaking of kicks, Zion just did go for 3 or go for a field goal, giving him a 10-point lead over Zay. Zay does have a little bit of time to work with, and he's got some timeouts to work with him too. This is definitely not far out of Zay's reach here. If I'm Zion, I'm definitely running some sort of dime or nickel package, and probably. Yeah, I'm probably going to drop my receivers. He's looking to be in like a cover, or not receivers, my cornerbacks. He's looking to be in a cover 2 or cover 3. He actually almost gets the interception there, which would have been best case scenario.
He's gotta find open man down the field. If he wants to get that first down instantly, he gotta find people open downfield.
You can see Zion's kind of pressing or letting his safeties and his cornerbacks drop back. But he's also bringing pressure, which is cool. I'd actually be interested to see what play he's actually running here. Because the fact that he was able to get to Zay that quick is impressive.
Like you'll find somebody either open in the middle at some points, or you'll find
Yeah.
somebody open right down, like down right there. Yeah, see, he can
Uh-oh.
run it. Yeah, he can run it.
Yep. Another high IQ play there by Zay running with Tua.
Open field, smart move.
Extends the play, extends the drive, and he's still got 36 seconds to work with. He does have to burn a timeout, though, so we'll see how that comes back to bite him in the butt. X.
Wide open.
And he was, yep. Hey, look at that. Oh.
He was gonna juke it.
I told you, Zay's gonna be one of those that's gonna make you pay for it, like he just is. He's one of the better, like, you know, me and my friends play a lot, and I'm obviously not, like, great or anything. I'm not winning any tournaments, but I like to think that I know more about the game than the average Joe, and Zay's one of the better players that I've seen, especially in the past few years. Really just understands how to play.
Another thing I noticed, too, is they both, well, one of them will kick it like a sky kick, and the other one will just kick it all to the back of the end zone. I mean, technically, because see, it's good that Zayden scored too, because he's gonna get the ball back. He only has 20 seconds to get down the field.
If I'm Zion, I don't really know what I do here. You gotta protect, and you don't protect. So that like, oh, come on, Zion. That's what I was saying. Like with 26 seconds left, I may have taken one shot, and then I just would have probably ran the ball or something. But this is exactly what you don't want to do with Zayden Richardson is give him 19 seconds left in his own territory or in plus territory rather. And look, he finds
He dropped it.
And he actually dropped it. That was a good defensive play right there.
He made sure they got boomed. That was funny.
Okay, so taking Odell Beckham Jr. and putting him way down on the list there.
He must hate OBJ.
Making some roster changes here, as you can see.
I don't think he hates him. I think he just wanted to get him up out of there.
It's crazy because Odell Beckham, you know, he used to be like the prodigal son of the NFL. Not the prodigal son, but like a prodigy. You know, everybody loved him, and now he's just kind of like, I don't want to say washed because I think he's still talented, but he just definitely doesn't get as much attention anymore as what he should, what he used to.
Because, I mean, he's old now. He's
yeah,
very old.
But he's not. He's like, what, 29, 28?
No, I think he's 20.
No, that can't be true. No, he's got to be in his early 30s because if he was 28, he'd be my age. And touchdown.
He's around 30 or
let's see.
30. I think he's 35.
Yeah, let's see.
Or 34.
OBJ age. 32. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that makes sense. So yeah, I mean, I guess like especially for an NFL caliber receiver, you kind of are getting on up there in age, but he's still out there and he's doing things. So just in like 50 something seconds, Zay's turned this around and turned this into a victory. Or not a victory, but, you know, at least a lead.
Yeah.
I hate that we're not even at halftime in this game yet.
One little thing I will say, you can get something done in 7 seconds if you know what you're doing.
I mean, for sure. It's just, you know, now it's in a lot more predictable position defensively. You can see Zay's dropping all of his receivers here. Or, I keep saying receivers, his DBs. And he's just playing against the pass. Now it's just don't let him behind you. You're fine with him catching one in front. You just don't want him to catch one behind.
If his tight end caught that, he would have likely been able to get a field goal off him. Now he really
hopefully, yeah.
Now
and
he
I mean,
just really has to throw the ball.
Yeah. I mean, in like a real football setting, this is a good opportunity for just like a quarterback kneel or something. Just let it go. Let's see what he does.
One of those quarterbacks who could throw it from right there all the way to the end zone.
Yeah. Not bad. He does get it off. He doesn't catch it, though. So with that, we will go to the third quarter. We're going to skip all the halftime festivities. Per usual. I don't know anybody that watches those. And Zay does get the ball back, so Zay's in a really good position here.
He was going to try to cut back in. Yeah, he could have, but he didn't. I mean, cut back out.
Right. Yeah.
They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really
I'm kind of surprised he hasn't really thrown it to Odell like that. No, realize it. I mean, Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, you know,
Look how open he was.
that's kind of like the strategy of playing with the Dolphins in Madden is just find Tyreek. You know, they're not really having as good a luck with that in the real world this year, but it's definitely a solid Madden strategy. In fact, me and my friends, when like right before 25 came out, we were on a big 24 grind, and oh my gosh,
That was a
yeah,
nice pass.
to Devon Achan too. We were on a big Madden 24 grind, and we would do 2v2s against each other, and we outlawed the Dolphins because all you have to do is switch to Tyreek, and you have a touchdown. Like, it's insane.
Yeah, just make him go deep. But if it's a safety on him, then he might get picked off.
And see, that's another thing about Zay too. Like, he makes passing deep look easy. It's not. It's not easy to have a wide open receiver downfield like that. In fact, a deep pass is typically one of the easier things to guard. But somehow he just finds ways to get people open, and I don't know how he does it.
Like how
Impressive.
like think of it like this. In the NFL when he was on the Chiefs, he sometimes he would either be open like right in the middle of the field, or he'd just be burnt the DB.
Right. Yeah, you know, and like obviously Tyreek with the Chiefs or with the Dolphins has been like he's still been a phenomenal player, and like he's
just
done a
not-
really good job leading the league, you know, some years. But him playing on the Chiefs was just a different type of Tyreek. Like it was crazy. It was so much more fun to watch, I feel like.
It was a super team.
I mean, yeah, that's one way to put
real
it.
super team was the 49ers last year.
That's true too. Yeah.
They had it all. And
Yeah, on both sides of the ball, yeah, defense and offense. Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, it's just ridiculous.
the only reason they lost, I think the only reason they lost is because I think it was their linebacker. He celebrated too quickly and ended up injuring himself.
Yeah.
That did kind of cost them the game. I had to realize that.
You know, last year, and like I'm not saying that I'm like holier than thou or anything, but I didn't watch the Super Bowl, and I hated that because football's one of my favorite things.
Yeah,
But I just didn't like. I'm just tired of the Chiefs and the 49ers. I'm tired of it. I just want to see more people. A lot of people are hoping
wanted
for.
to see the Lions go there.
A lot of people are hoping for a Lions-Bills Super Bowl this year, and I got to tell you, I would watch that. That would be a really fun watch.
Because the Lions, they were blowing them out, man. I don't know how they lost that game.
Yeah.
If they went to the Super Bowl, they probably would have beat the Chiefs too, because they did beat them in the
Yeah.
regular
They could have. I can't really see who to throw it to here, but Zion isn't able to get the ball off.
I wouldn't really say it's the head coach or the players' fault. It was probably simply because they were in the lead. They thought they were going to win.
Right.
But it's surprising to see a team that barely, a team that hasn't been to the playoffs since I think 2014. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. Yeah, it was 2014. That was the last time the Lions went to the playoffs.
He got like almost tackled by his own guy. If I was Zion, I'm pissed right now. I'm very upset.
Yeah, but I think the Lions might make it. I think they'll make it this year because their record is good. I think.
They only have one loss, and I'll be honest, I don't really even know who that one loss is to. It might be the Chiefs, but I don't know. Ooh, I didn't think he had that, but that's awesome. Okay, so Zion finds A.J. Brown.
He just burnt them.
Yeah. That's the thing is he kind of like threaded the needle a little bit. It looks like Zion is going to go for 2 here, which I think is not a bad play. It makes it a field goal game if he gets it. Me and Zion were playing the other day, and you know I was just teaching him like a little bit of what I know. He was teaching me a little bit about what he knows, and I ended up bringing. Come on! I ended up bringing it back on him, and I scored a last-minute touchdown. And all I had to do was kick a field goal to win, and I ended up going for 2, and I threw a pick 6 on the 2-point conversion, and Zion won by 1. Yeah, he won by 1 point. I was very upset. Zion had that 2-point conversion there too, threw off his back foot. That's just one of the unfortunate things about the game. You know, like he didn't necessarily do anything wrong there. He could have stopped and planted, but still a 5-point game here. See, and this is what I'm talking about, Zay. Like that's how you know that Zay's like bored. Is he's doing something like that. So we're probably, especially now that he's leading, we're gonna start seeing Zay
That's something
Kinda
that
like
I
move off
do
around.
when I'm like super bored.
Yeah.
I'll just turn around and try to run all the way to the other side.
Yeah, and look, see, it's not easy, and he keeps doing it. Man,
Wide open. Well, not wide open.
4 touchdowns, 1 interception, 283 yards. He's 10 for 22. That's crazy.
He just
He's averaging
leaves.
28 yards per pass play.
He just leaves him wide. Like he leaves that one person wide open.
Like it's well, I mean, I guess so. That makes sense now. Why he put Devon Achane where OBJ was supposed to be. It's all about a speed thing. So it's not necessarily saying that he hated OBJ or that he
just too
doesn't like
slow.
him. He's not as fast as Achane. So that's why he's got him there is the speed leverage X. Oh, never mind. He can run here. Zion's put in a spy, which is another cool trick that I taught him. Or not taught him, but you know, just helped him
And
remember
that's
to
the
do.
first reception.
And
Tyreek Hill got.
yeah, the spy did its job there, but they just made it work. Was able to find Tyreek. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but I am sleepy. I need some caffeine. I've already yawned like 3 or 4 times on stream here, and I feel bad.
Yeah, I'm not even tired. I'm just yawning and yawning.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't sleep well last night. I don't really feel great. You guys can kind of hear I have the snuffles or whatever.
Yeah, I think it's because it's just cold outside.
Yeah, the cold. Like last night was like crazy cold. You know.
Yeah, very. I like this morning. I walked outside and my entire body just got covered in straight cold.
Yeah. And it's supposed to be like 27 degrees tonight or something like that on low.
God,
Yeah.
I wonder how we're not getting snow.
That would be cool. Oh, look, Zion with a little bit of a deep threat action himself. You know, he was able to find. I guess that's Dallas Goedert or somebody open. Yeah, that's who that was. And he's just gonna go for the 1 here, which I like. That's another thing that we haven't seen from Zay. He normally likes to go for 2, but Zion does a good job at keeping it a 5-point game. I like. One thing that I didn't expect was a shootout. I'll go ahead and be honest. I kind of thought that these guys were going to play it a little close, but 30 to 35 is impressive. I kind of thought it was going to be a little bit more like closely competitive, a little bit more turnovers.
I mean, kinda, but nah. I don't think they'd be like, yeah, because they're both good. They're very good.
They are. That is true.
I'd say, I'd say they'll probably make it about 50 before the game ends.
Oh yeah. I mean, especially if it keeps going the way that it's going now. What if just based on what we've seen, if you had to drop a score prediction, what would you say?
Like, oh wow.
Well, I think we're gonna hit that 50. That's for sure.
Probably more than that. Cause he was wide open.
Yeah. I don't even know what that was. One thing that Zion could do, if he hasn't already, to kind of make sure that something like that doesn't happen, he can make his cornerbacks be in coverage based on their speed, which could help. But that would also mean that you're putting your fastest on Tyreek, and Jalen Waddle's still pretty fast, and having Devon Achane out there, you know, like you would just need a lot of fast cornerbacks, that's for sure. But back to the score prediction, what would you think?
Well, now that Jaden scored, I think it'll still be around like 50, or maybe it might go to 60.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 64 to 56. See, maybe something like that could work. Wait, let's see, 64. I'm just trying to make sure that the math is mathing. No, let's do 57 to 62. I think Zion's gonna keep it close.
Who knows? He might come back.
62 Zayden, 57 Zion. I think he keeps it close.
Right.
Look, okay, with a little bit of a.
Oh, he fumbled it.
That's just unfortunate. There's nothing you can do about that. Well, I mean, I guess you could have slid, but I think he tried to do something. I will say it stinks on this game. If you press the slide button too late, you're just getting laid out, you know. And I think that might be what happened there. And I thought he was going to throw to Achane, and he didn't. He did a little check down. Zion needs to do that X tackle that we were talking about, the conservative.
I mean, even I asked Zion, was he ready? He did say he was scared.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's Zay. Oh, good aggressive dive there.
See, he knows how good Jaden is. He told me he didn't even want to go against him because he knew he was gonna lose. He thinks he's gonna lose, but he doesn't know that.
Oh, a good blitz there by Zion. I actually didn't realize that Devin White was on the Eagles now. He's an old LSU guy.
Like what Zayden needs to do, well not Zayden, Zion, he needs to play more middle coverage. Like see that right there, just wide open.
Yeah.
And I noticed something. Zayden throws the ball as quick as he can.
He does. Yeah. Zayden does not like to hold on. That's for sure.
Like if he sees somebody open, he's gonna throw it. It's still the third quarter too.
I know. Yeah, we still got a long time. I'm still banking on that 64 to 57. I think Zion's gonna keep it close, but Zion's got to score here if he wants to. He's got to score, and then he's got to try to find a way to force a turnover. Yeah, for real.
If he gets a score off and a turnover, he might be able to bring the game back. You just have to tie it up.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Sorry, I'm trying to check my school email here on my phone. Good job by
yeah. Oh, he fumbled it. Bless you.
Yeah, now if I'm Zion here, I'm starting to get a little upset. You know, the first fumble, I'll take it. I should have slid. Second fumble, now it just kind of seems like we're being rude, especially with stuff like this, you know.
At that point, I just forfeit.
Yeah, you know, I don't know. We're going to see. Let's see what he chooses to do.
Because there's no way to bring this back.
Yeah, you know, if it turns into a shootout against Aiden Richardson, it's gonna be a hard ask to win.
Yeah, I mean, there was this guy he went against. He actually lost to the dude because he threw a pick.
Who, Zay?
No, yeah, Zayden. He threw a pick, and he even said to himself, "I shouldn't have did that."
Yeah.
Because he threw it to his tight end, but double coverage.
Yeah. If you can, the cool thing about that is like it's neat to find somebody who can make Zay make mistakes. You know, because he's very articulate and he doesn't really, well, articulate's not the right word because my wife and I found out the other day that that's talking about speaking, but he's very decisive with his decisions, I guess.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta go blow my nose, so I'm so sorry. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, currently it looks like, let's see. And it's knocked down. Wait.
And it's going to be second down.
Oh, I was like.
Throwing here hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On third down, it's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down.
He should have been through it. That would have been a good play, but he should have been through it.
Trying again, following the sack. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kaner Kohu. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders.
This game
And the extra point
is very
up,
one-sided.
And it is good. And the Dolphins continue piling onto this lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Running right, it's Barkley. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Hurts. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's out of bounds after pushing.
He has to
just past the
score
40.
30 points in a quarter that's basically the end of the game. I don't think he can do it. Yeah, he's not gonna be. But it was a good game. It's just
Looking to throw.
Aiden just has a
It's
quicker.
into the hands of Barkley. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the ground with Barkley.
Ooh,
And he'll push
he's
this
getting there.
upfield
He's
and
getting there.
earn them a new
But
second.
he's not gonna make it. He's not gonna make a comeback unless
First
he
down
gets
now,
every
39-yard
interception.
line. Hurts.
Interception.
And he's there to send that one.
He even that was a bad pass.
Smith, the intended target.
He has
It sets up
to
2nd down.
figure. He has to figure out what he's doing wrong.
He puts everything
Wide
on
open?
this one. Big gain downfield. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league. Short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk.
Yeah.
You've got to get the big play.
Yeah.
Outside,
Yeah.
that's the job done.
Oh, it's
Got over
delayed.
52 yards.
It looks like his
First and goal.
running
A lot of
back,
teams like to be
Saquon, is
conservative
injured.
and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Yeah, by the looks of it, I do not think Zion can bring that back. It being 63 to 30.
Inside the 1.
He's not. But hey, that tells us how good Zayden is.
Yeah. I mean, the thing Zion can do here is just take it and learn. You know, there's a couple of things that weren't really on him. That was a crazy play, and I can't believe it worked. But there's a couple of things that weren't on him, the 2 fumbles, but he did have a couple of picks, too, that
It's a Devontae Smith
weren't good. Definitely some defensive stuff, but I'm going to go ahead and be honest. Like, I don't even know what to do. Like, the Dolphins just have so much speed in the receiving position. I honestly don't know how to solve it.
The only thing the Dolphins need to work on is just Tua not getting injured.
Yeah. In real life, yeah. But on a game like this, they're a really good unit, you know, like, because Tua's not a bad quarterback. He's not.
He
It's just,
gets injured a whole lot in the
Yeah.
head.
Mostert on the return.
all right, let's see if Zion can force a turnover here.
On an uneventful return. Miami set to take over once again on offense.
And Zayden did get an interception. He got a pick 6.
Ah. Okay, so see, like that, it's things like that that Zion's got to work on, and I'm not. See, like stuff like that would. I don't even know what to do
He's
with
got
that. You know?
70 points.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's another touchdown.
I just forfeit at this point. Yeah, I just forfeit.
Yeah, I mean, but hey, I guess we're just gonna go ahead. I guess we'll just label. Well, hey, wait. Let's see who's home and who's away in the actual schedule. We'll go to pass match. Who's home? Who's away? So Zay's the home team, and Zion's the. So we're gonna go ahead and give Zay in one, and we're gonna update that on our stream here. Call him the home team, 1-0. Ooh, good move by Zion. See, it's just like taking this. Wait, well, never mind. It's just about taking this last 2 minutes and just seeing what you can learn about how to play against.
Yeah, I've noticed that that score is insane.
Zion's offensive play calling hasn't been bad, and he's been able to kind of have stay on the ropes a little bit, with the exception of some untimely picks. It's really the defensive stuff, and defense is just hard to call anyways. And like I said, when you're playing against somebody with speed like that, it's hard to. Oh, come on! It's really hard to kind of make it work in your favor. And you know, a fumble. See, like that's another like RNG thing. Like nothing he could have really done.
Yeah, because quarterbacks they're not meant to fumble in the game. They just make them do that. That could have been intercepted.
Triple coverage, though, yeah. See, like that's something that Zion needs to not bring into the next game. That
4th and 29. I mean, he could convert if he does the right thing.
Now we're just taking. Oh, and I think he just turned the ball over there. Yeah, he did. Well.
I mean, this is only the first game.
No, and that's true. And see, how does that work? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't even know what defensive. I don't even know what defense play call to run there.
I think Zion is. Oh, not Zion. I think Zayden is. He has to be very good at Madden.
All right, so while this game's kind of ending here, let's just kind of talk about what's going on in some of the rest of our leagues. So obviously the winner of this is going to move on to be in the Final Four for the Madden Youth League. Now, the Madden Youth League is going to be all online. We're not going to play that in person. So whoever wins this is going to go play Towers High School, which I know one of us played through the regular season. I don't know if it was Zay or Zion, but whoever did play them beat them. And, you know, not making assumptions or anything, but, you know, if Zion beat Towers High School, Zay can definitely beat Towers High School. But if Zay beat Towers High School, then, you know,
yeah.
Like that's pretty much a guaranteed dub here. Really, what it's going to come down to is who's going to win this bottom match down here, which is going to be between. Let's actually see if we can get some screen share going on with that, so that we could show these folks going on. We're going to come back over here to face cam while they're finishing up. We're going to add a new window, window capture. Yeah, that's where we want to go. All right, so you guys can actually see if we can get this going. Bring it forward. It's sitting behind us now. Top. I'm going to spread this out for you. That way you guys can see the standings that we're looking at here as well. So this is our Madden standings. You can see that we're playing this game right here. This is Zay versus Zion. Whoever wins this will go on to play Towers High School in the semifinals. I think that it's going to end up being, and I've been saying this since.
Oh, I just realized that we don't actually have to do 3 rounds as long as somebody wins both the 2 rounds.
Right. Yeah. So it's a best of 3. I've been saying this since Dayton played them. It was probably going to end up being Lambert High School versus Zay in the finals, and I think that that's what's happening.
Did he go against them before?
They did go up against Lambert and beat him. I think Zion lost to him. I can't remember. Right now we're playing in our NBA 2K, just right outside. Josh Frazier's done it, and I'm going to go ahead and be honest. I did not give Josh credit where credit was due, man. I didn't. I didn't think he had it in him, but he does, and he got ice in his veins. So he's got a really good matchup today. It's him versus number 11, and then you guys can see he would face the winner of this number 2, number 7. So he's actually playing in his Elite 8 match today, and if he wins, he will be in the semifinals, which will give us 3 teams that'll be in the semifinals,
Check
which
on
is really,
Street
really cool.
Fighter.
Say it again.
Let's check on our Street Fighter.
Oh yeah. Let's look at Street Fighter. So Street Fighter is a little different. It's an Eastern region, and it's a 16-team playoff. So not 32 like what we're seeing, and not Georgia like what we're seeing. So our nemesis in Street Fighter is this Flat Rock Community High School. They're the only L that we took this year. Today we are playing in the second round. Which has us going up against somebody called the Garnet Valley Jaguars. So they are 6th and we are 3rd in state. Whoever wins that will go on to play the winner of Linden High School, Martin Luther King Jr. And we will be in the semifinals. So if Josh wins today, he moves to the Final Four. If Street Fighters wins today, he moves to the Final Four. Depending on who who out of Zay and Zion win, they move to the Final Four. So we have a lot of Final Four opportunities. And speaking of which, the most, I don't want to say impressive, but one of my personal favorites is our Smash team. And the reason why is because they're actually going to get to travel this year. So they have made it to the semifinals, and the way that it works in Play VS is during the fall, certain teams play face-to-face, and then during the spring, certain teams play face-to-face. Yeah.
They lost to our team B lost to
yesterday right here. But so this year or in the fall, Smash Bros plays face-to-face. Mario Kart plays face-to-face, and League of Legends plays face-to-face in the state championship. There are state championships in other games. It's just not face-to-face. It's all virtual. But this one's going to be really fun because we actually get to travel to participate in this.
That's kind of goofy because our team, the Smashers, loses to Early Smash Gold.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Super Smashers lose to the 40 Miners.
Right, yeah. So we got to... The 40 Miners, which is Jose, Chase Marshall, and Jeremy Jones, they can beat early Smash, like for sure. I know that they can. It's just a matter of actually getting up there and doing it.
Have they fought them before?
They have not. No, early Smash just faced our Team C, and they 3-0'd them, and then they faced our Team B, which was the Smashers, and they 3-0'd them. But this game, though it was 3-0, it was a lot closer than what it looks. Ethan could have won against the guy that he played against, and Ty could have won against the guy that he played against. It just ended up not happening. The only L that our A team has taken this year was against the Up A Mustangs, who, as you can see, are ranked number 1. So I'm really hoping.
How much though?
Yeah, I'm really hoping to kind of re-meet them back in the playoffs. Let's look at what's going on in some of our other playoff leagues. We didn't have anybody qualify in chess. Our team didn't make it. That was another 16-team bracket. They haven't even made it to their Final Four yet, so it looks like they're playing today, actually. So this will be updated, but no one that I'm really associated with or that I know. Walton High School, Pace Academy, Collins High School, Northview, Walton. There's 2 Walton High Schools. That's crazy. Lambert, Woodstock, and Adairsville.
I just realized that Chess Bravo and Chess Alpha. And notice both teams, they're at 2-1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Walton. I remember we lost to one of the Walton schools. Right here in Mario Kart is going to be the Lowndes High School. I mean, they're just kind of the team to beat all the time. We got creamed by them, and it looks like their B team actually, or they had a B team in, and it looks like that they lost. Wait, no, they didn't. So they should be playing today, and this should be updated. But Lowndes High School is definitely the team to beat.
Notice how
Deckinger's good. They're good too.
Lowndes High School, both their teams are 2-1.
1 and 2. Yeah.
That is just insane.
Yeah, we lost to both of them as well. They're really, really good. FCS Innovation Academy, they're just a really good esports program as well. Just kind of across the board. Let's see. Splatoon. We didn't make it in Splatoon. Our Splatoon team was not very good. We got 3-0'd by the #1 team. But we have the semifinals going on there. I got to rep my alma mater, Toombs County High School. A good friend of mine, Tyler Corley, runs that program, and they are in the semifinals, which I'm really excited to see. They're going up against Seckinger High School, who, you know, we as coaches kind of come up with like internal nemesises. Ours is Lowndes High School for Mario Kart, and he was telling me that one of his was Seckinger for uh, Splatoon. So I know that he's pumped to get that one going. Grovetown High School representing the CSRA. Let's go. And then let's look at one more, and then we'll get back to it. Rocket League. I was really looking forward to our Rocket League team. You could see that our Rocket Leaguers are ranked. Jeremy Robinson is second in the state in goals per shot percentage, and Ethan Kemp's second in the state on shots per game. We just had a very unfortunate circumstance where we weren't able to actually play our round 3 match in a way that we thought was fair, which
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it, but it is what it is. But we should be in the semifinal here. Ethan Kemp got into a car wreck and hurt his arm and wasn't able to play, and we had a couple of happen. So, good news is that we get to replay that league again next year. So we'll see what happens. This right here, Trutland Middle High School is probably going to be the team to beat. They're really, really good. But it looks like ARC's got a good program too, representing the CSRA, which is cool. Let's see what's going on. We've been running our mouth here. Let's see what's going on with our Madden. We're gonna move.
I'm pretty sure the game probably already ended.
Oh yeah, of course the game's over with, and we're playing with new ones. Even without going out there to double check, I already know who's who. Zay's playing as his all-time favorite team, the Panthers, and Zion's playing as the Jets. So we can see that Zay's off to a 7-0 start with about 2 minutes into this game.
You know, the Jets came off as a very horrible team when, like, for a long time they were just horrible.
Yeah, they're the new poverty franchise for sure.
Like, they'll start out good, but then once they get into the mid and like late season, they start just losing.
The Jets are one of those teams where, like, as long as I've been into football, they haven't really been good.
They've actually won 1 Super Bowl before.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like, I started watching NFL hardcore in like 2016, and they've just kind of been trash ever throughout all this.
There is the Jets.
Circle. Don't lob, Zion. Don't lob.
Yeah,
they will make you pay on a lob.
It's the Jets, the Dolphins, Lions. I don't know about the Bears because they'll be good at one point, then they'll just go back to being bad.
As a Packers fan, I hate the Bears tremendously. So, and Caleb Williams is trash.
Wait, why do you hate him?
I mean, you're just supposed to. It's just one of those things. Packers and Bears hate one another.
I get it.
Yeah, I can't stand the Bears. But I will say, I obviously didn't like the Bears, but when they had Justin Fields, I secretly rooted for him because Justin Fields is just one of those guys where ever since he's been in college, with the exception of Ohio State, he's just been getting the crap end of the stick as Zion ties it up here, which is great.
Yeah. I'll say that a team that kind of basically made Tom Brady angry was the Giants.
Oh yeah.
Every time he went to the Super Bowl against them, he just lost.
Yeah, there's a whole thing about that. Like, I saw a post today on Facebook, and it was like Eli Manning was put on this earth specifically to make sure that Tom Brady doesn't become too powerful. And what it was is it was a tweet, and Tom Brady had caught like this giant fish, like a red bass or something, and Eli Manning posted a photo under it of him catching an even giant or like bigger red bass, and was like, "Hey, that's a pretty minnow, Tom." And it's just funny because, like you said, that was the only way that Tom was going to lose in a Super Bowl was if it was against Eli Manning. Look, see, how does he do? Well, I was going to say how does he do it, but I didn't see Sauce Gardner, number 12. I didn't see him sitting there in the middle.
See, that time he had it on double coverage, and he had a safety back there.
Yeah,
he was smart.
Yeah. It's going to be easier for Zion just due to the speed factor,
I'll say the Panthers, they're a good team. They were a good team. They just lost every good player on their team. After they went to the Super Bowl, they never went back after that.
Oh yeah, and that was a crazy year. Cam Newton had just kind of like
He just
Yeah, I know.
came out, and he already.
Cam Newton just had like a crazy season to never forget. You know, like record-breaking season, and then they went into the Super Bowl and just sucked it up. I remember that, but I can't remember who they played.
They played the
Denver,
Broncos. Yeah.
yeah, Broncos, and it was Peyton
Peyton
Manning, wasn't
Manning.
it? Yeah,
His last season,
I
he
remember that.
got him a ring.
Yeah. You know, there's this whole narrative that the NFL's rigged or whatever, and that it's staged. And I'll be honest, I don't really buy into that narrative. Like, there's some things that happen that make me think maybe it's true, but for the most
There's
part,
a
I
couple
don't
of
really buy into
flags
it.
that the. Nah, there's something I don't understand. Why do they get old refs? Get people
Yeah.
young so they could see.
But one thing, like, I remember the first time I started thinking, okay, maybe it is rigged. It was during that Super Bowl, and Cam Newton, like, he received a hike and he fumbled it, like he dropped it, and then he literally just looked at it and he just stood there while the Broncos jumped on it, and that was the first moment I was like, maybe the NFL is rigged, maybe this is staged, because
I
for
would've
Cam
jumped
Newton
for
to
that
have.
ball.
Right, and for Cam Newton to have a year like he did, to do that and just be like, you know, but I don't know, maybe you just have a lot of nerves going through your
Well, he
system.
probably was scared he's gonna get injured.
Yeah. That's another good thing too. A good point. Another time where I was like, maybe the NFL's rigged. Good job, Zion. Is I don't know if you remember, but the Saints were playing against the Rams
Oh,
in
I
one of the
remember that
divisional
game.
seasons.
I remember
yeah.
that. That was
and it was
scripted. That was
yeah,
scripted.
and yeah, the pass interference call that
Yes.
wasn't called pass interference. That kind of made me think it was set up too.
Because he didn't even touch the ball. He just got hit.
Yeah, he hardcore hit him, and I was like, maybe it is scripted for them to not call that. And then the following year, they were able to review pass interference calls, and then they just stopped doing it. They just said they reviewed pass interference calls for 1 year and then stopped.
Yeah, the NFL slowly is just not having the rules it needs to have.
Yeah. A lot of people are calling it the NFL the no fun league because of how many rules they are creating that are like just making the game not as fun.
Yeah, I hate that. And another thing, I'll say the only time I'll say the NFL wasn't scripted at all was during the 2016 and 2015, 2016, 2017 season. 'Cause
Okay.
those seasons were amazing. Just everything was done. Oh, that's a pick.
Oh, Jose, I know he's up 1-0 and he's kind of playing like lax, but Zion is one, like, Zion's gonna make you pay. Like, you got to be careful. Yeah, you know, that was right when I was getting into fantasy football, like really starting to watch NFL pretty heavy. Was during that time, and I tend to agree with you. That was some fun times.
Like I won't say it's the greatest Super Bowl, but it is one of the all-time Super Bowl in the Super Bowl 51. Just watching Tom Brady and the team just come back during the second half.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say every play was crazy. The one play that was crazy was the catch that Julian Edelman
had, yeah. One of the like great Super Bowl plays. The thing I hate about that is earlier on in that game, Julio Jones had like a crazy catch too.
He
like
caught off that
noteworthy,
sideline.
insane catch, and then the Julian Edelman one happened, and now that's all that people talk about. Like the fact that Julio Jones was able to get both feet down and do the toe tap was insane, but nobody remembers it because of the Julian Edelman catch. For good reason, but.
Because, I mean, catching the ball like that, that's just insane. Like, I mean, Julio, his catch was good, but it wasn't like a breakup catch into like a catch. That's just insane.
Right. But it's just the immense amount of concentration that he had, just to be able to do that. What's your least favorite Super Bowl that you've ever watched?
My least favorite one would probably be. It's not the Eagles and the Patriots. That was kind of one-sided.
No, that was a good one. The Philly special, that was a good one.
The Eagles. Oh God, they were so good. They only lost to one team that season, and that was the Rams. They lost to the Rams because Carson Wentz got boomsticked by like 4 different defensive backs.
My least favorite Super Bowl in recent memory,
53.
it was 2019, 2018. It was the Patriots and the Rams.
Yes,
That was not a good one.
That Super Bowl was just like Both teams were so good that they only scored a couple times.
Yeah. That one was boring, and the halftime show was terrible. It just was.
Because I'll tell you right now, if both teams were scoring a ton of points, it would have been a good Super Bowl. And it's kind of crazy because Brandon Cooks, who was on the Patriots the year before he went on the Rams,
Yeah.
he lost 2 Super Bowls on 2 different teams.
Yeah. Now he's sucking it up on the Cowboys, who are just cursed.
Cowboys are just cursed every year. Like, people will say they're going to win the Super Bowl, get to the Super Bowl, they lose to the Rams. Either it's the Rams or the Seahawks.
Right.
And the Seahawks, they had a good team. They had probably the best team during 2015.
Yeah. Watching them with like Russell Wilson and Marshawn Lynch was
And then the Legion
really
of
fun.
Boom, like,
Yeah.
they were just amazing.
Yeah. That was a really fun watch. One of the like most fun NFL teams to watch. You know, like Tom Brady's like Patriots or whatever. They were good and like they were gonna win. And like Patrick Mahomes, they're good and they're gonna win, but they're not fun to watch. In fact, like if anything, I just roll my eyes and
Like,
I
I
scoff.
get tired of Patrick Mahomes.
But watching Marshawn Lynch just absolutely like run over people and then dive into the end zone is just it's fun.
that
you-
beast
you-
mode run he had. way
Yeah,
back.
yeah. You just don't see that. Like you don't see a team where you're just like, I'm glad that they're winning all the time anymore. And I don't know, maybe it's just the competitive aspect of it. That was a fun
A team that I will say went like had probably one of the best comebacks of all time would be the Eagles when they went against the Giants and like an interception. Yeah, the Giants when they went up against the Eagles. And the Eagles, they were losing at first, but see, they had Michael Vick.
Mhm.
And Michael Vick's just that one quarterback who's
Yeah.
amazing. If he didn't fight dogs, he'd have been amazing. And right here, I think he could have held on to. Oh, there's Ty.
Yeah, Ty ended up coming in and when I went and blew my nose. They're playing in their Street Fighters match right now. I don't know how it's going. I will say we were talking about the Seahawks or whatever being like a really fun team. What would you say is like the closest equivalent to that this semester? Or not this semester, this season. Sorry. Like, is there a team this season that you're just like, this is a really fun team to watch?
A fun team to watch to me is the it's ooh, wait, actually I don't know. Hold on. I'd say
I
a
have
fun
two.
team to watch would probably be the Lions.
Yeah.
The Lions. The 49ers on some occasions, not all the
Okay.
time.
Okay.
And the last team, this team, they don't really get much attention, but the Titans are funny.
Okay. Interesting. You're right. They don't get much attention. I don't know.
Justin Herbert and the Chargers just make everything look cool.
Justin Herbert, yeah. I agree with that. I was gonna say the Lions too. The Lions are just a team that I really have fun watching.
Like they're
Their
just
defense
a
is fun, their offense
surprising
is fun.
team to see up there now. That's just surprising to watch.
To me, the surprising team that's good this year. So like, there's this meme, and I don't know if you know it, but oh gosh, wait, let me see if I can find it. I don't think we'll be able to show it on the that guy's name.
Jared Goff.
No, he's a golfer. Colorful. If anybody's watching this and knows what I'm talking about, they're gonna laugh at me, but I can't remember his name. Okay, here he is. Okay, yeah. So this is a meme, right? Well, wait, let me see if I can just. So this is like a real life golfer, and I can't remember his name, but like you can tell he doesn't really fit the mold of like a professional golfer, but he's really, really good. And then this right here is obviously Tiger Woods, and so Tiger Woods is supposed to represent like the prim and proper and like the correct way to do stuff in the meme, and then he's supposed to just represent winging it but still doing the same thing, right? Like if we were gonna go with a school example, it's like, okay, studied and took every single test, just pulled an all-nighter, like I don't know, took it very seriously, didn't do anything right, still passed. Anyway,
That is funny.
The one that I'm seeing a lot now is like Tiger Woods here represents the Lions. Like they've done everything right. They've drafted well. They've produced some good stars, and they traded a good quarterback, and they're 10-1 because of it, or 11-1, whatever it is. And then this guy right here is the
Chiefs.
Vikings,
Chiefs.
because like. No, but like the Vikings, because this year they were supposed to have like a terrible year, but Sam Darnold's just like blowing up and absolutely throwing dimes on people.
Sam Darnold is a very, very nice quarterback.
But like, yeah, but like when he was on the Jets, he was trash. When he was on the Panthers, he was trash. When he was on the 49ers, he was trash. There's probably another team in there that I'm missing where he's trash. And then he gets out here on the Vikings where everyone says he's going to be trash, and they're 9-2. You know, something crazy like that. Yeah. So.
A quarterback that I would say, well, a receiver that I don't really see anymore is Larry Fitzgerald. I know he retired, but
Oh yeah.
his first season was just crazy.
Yeah. Wait. I saw something crazy about that.
Downfield, there was still the option to simply throw it away. Mental mistake there, and it cost them 3 yards.
I saw something the other day, and I want to see if it's true. Did he ever drop a pass? He dropped 29. Okay, so maybe it was like.
He dropped passes.
Yeah. Well, like that's what I'm saying. Maybe it was his catch percentage. He had a career high catch percentage of 60. Let's see. Let's just look at Unreal Larry Fitzgerald stats. Let's just see. Let's look at his career stats and see what's going on. Yeah, he was built different. I remember he was still kind of doing his thing right there when I was still in like getting into fantasy
I just
football.
realized it. He was on the Arizona Cardinals all his whole
Yeah,
life.
yeah. He didn't move, let's see.
Gaining over 1,000 yards in most of his season. Yeah, 2005 was the season they went to that Super Bowl and lost to the Steelers.
13.7. He had a really good year this year. 2011, he averaged 17.6 per catch. His touchdown high was in 2009.
Oh wait, no. It was 2011 when they went against the Steelers and lost. That was his perfect season.
Yeah, I actually remember that because he made the cover of Madden that year.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on here. You know,
It looks
it
they're
was-
like keeping up with each other. It
Yeah,
looks like,
yeah. It was neck and neck there.
I think Zion's losing right now.
Oh,
Could have been
okay.
intercepted.
Zion had a 2 to 3 league, or like he was up to about 2 to 3 touchdowns, and then all of a sudden it got it back here. Just to kind of give you some updates from some of our other teams. Our Street Fighters team is currently down 0-1 to Garnett Valley High School. We lose. I'm not sure, but I think Ty may have played the first match. See if Josh has done anything. Josh is still tied at 0-0, so we need to go out there and see what's going on with him.
Another like a thing that I'm a quarterback that I'm gonna forget about is Phillip Rivers and and Drew Brees too.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Drew Brees, he didn't actually start off on the Saints. He started off on the Titans.
So Drew Brees started on the Chargers, and then whenever the Chargers actually drafted Phillip Rivers and traded him away, so they were like closer than what people think.
And Phillip Rivers wasn't a bad quarterback. It's just the people on his team were just trash, except his tight end and then Keenan Allen. They were the only two who were just like, ugh. I just felt bad for him because he never got to go to a Super Bowl. Yeah, he was just a good quarterback.
Yeah, he was. The thing that people remember most about Phillip Rivers is how many kids he had, because he has 10 kids, and the meme is that he now officially has enough kids to where he can start a football team and be the quarterback for his family football team, because you need 11 people to play football. But recently, Phillip Rivers was dethroned, and there is a current NFL member that has more kids than him. Do you know who that is?
I have no idea.
We've talked about him some today.
Talked about. It's not Julio Jones, is it?
It's not who?
It's not
Julio. No, it's not Julio. No. He is a wide receiver.
It's
Though.
not Tom Brady.
Not Tom Brady.
Not Drew Brees. Nah, it's not Julio. Cam Newton? No.
Tyreek Hill.
Oh.
Yeah. Tyreek Hill's got 11 kids. Now, the difference is that Drew Brees has 10 kids all from the same woman. Tyreek Hill's got a bunch of baby mamas. But he has officially dethroned Phillip Rivers as an NFL player that has the most kids. Which there might be more, I don't know. But 11 kids is crazy. 10 kids is crazy. Let's go, Zion. Good job. That was 4th and 2 right there, so it was really impressive that he got it.
They're only in the second quarter.
I know, yeah. And I obviously want Zion to force a game 3, but it's already 4:32, so I mean this game right here just by itself is going to go to about 4:45, or no, it's probably going to go to like 4:50.
Probably. And a team that I wish never like lost, cause this team, they low-key kind of deserved to win. Like the Saints deserve to get to the Super Bowl at least one more time.
Yeah, yeah, but it ain't gonna happen this year. I don't know though. This year they started like red hot, bro. There was a time like by the 3rd game they had scored on every single drive that they had done, that they had on the field, whether it be a touchdown or a field goal. But then they just fell off hard, and I don't understand. Derek Carr got hurt. Chris Olave got hurt.
The thing was, now see, the only time that they were cheated was during 2018. They were supposed to make it
Was that against the Vikings or was that with the Rams? Okay.
They were cheated hard.
Yeah, for sure.
They would have made it to the Super Bowl and knew we would see Drew Brees versus Tom Brady. That would have been
that would have been a good Super Bowl. You're right.
It's just I don't understand why they have old refs not coaching. Just be what was that? You just let him have it.
Look, he earned a trophy there. That's funny.
Throwing dots. He just let him have it right there. I won't even lie.
All right, so we got 30 seconds before. Oh.
All right, I try to get down the field as quick as I can.
Yeah, but you just gotta be. You gotta be careful about throwing interceptions here too, man.
Yeah. Like go for short passes, but make it to where you can get down the field at least.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're gonna enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
And like I'll say, most of the NFL teams, the one team you won't see get anywhere is the Houston Texans. I mean,
you don't think so?
I mean, they made it to the playoffs, but that was the last time they made it. They went up against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Beat them in the first half, and in the second half, they just.
How are the Texans doing this year? I know that my Packers beat them, which is. They're first in the AFC South.
Yeah, I forgot.
The AFC South is just trash though.
Yeah, the Jaguars fell off after they lost that AFC championship.
You know, I'm sorry, I keep stepping on your feet by the way, but you know what's crazy? They still have a chance to make the playoffs, but they have to win out, and a whole bunch of other like crazy stuff has to happen. The Jaguars too. But the Texans will make the playoffs again. How far they'll make in it, I don't know. But I don't think that they're going to be as electric this year as they were last year. In fact, I was thinking about that earlier today. Like, Stephon Diggs, like, been kind of quiet this year. Like, he was the big. I knew I spelled it wrong. You know, he was like the big off-season trade that got everybody going. Yeah.
That is one of
but he's
the
just been kind of
worst
trash.
trades ever. I wouldn't have traded him. I would have kept him.
Well, he was just kind of tired up there in Buffalo because Buffalo would make it all the way to the AFC Championship and then lose to the Bills, and so he thought that he needed a little bit of a change, or not lose to the Bills, lose to the Chiefs. Yeah. So he was just kind of tired, and you can see that he and let's go Zion, he and Josh Allen were just at odds. So I think it needed to happen, but. He's only got 496. Oh wait. Yeah, that was
3 receiving touchdowns.
Is that this year? Okay, yeah, that has to be.
Yeah,
this
this is that year. Yeah.
So. Yeah, he's only got no. Okay, yeah.
Dolphins are doing pretty bad right now. They're 5-7. But a team that I would say is doing. Oh,
It's
man.
rough, man. But now you're gonna make me yawn.
The team that's doing rough right now is the Jaguars. They're a team that's just forgotten. They lose too much. The only time that they were super good was during that 2018 season.
Where they had Blake Bortles as the quarterback,
Yes,
which is insane.
They
Yeah.
had everything. They could have won, and the only reason they lost to the Patriots was because good defense. It was good defense.
Yeah.
It's just after that AFC Championship loss, they never went back. They never went back to the playoffs.
Yeah, and you know they hired Urban Meyer, and a lot of people blamed him for it, and I think that they should have. And now they've got Doug Peterson, and a lot of people are blaming him for it. But I don't know if Peterson's worth the blame here. I don't know. A lot of people are saying that Trevor Lawrence is trash, which I don't know how true that is. But
who was their head coach during that 2018 season?
let's see. Still in conversation list of Jaguars. I guess it would have been Doug Marrone or Marrone. Yeah, 2017 to 2020. Total of 4 years. They made it to the playoffs one time and had a 2-1 record under coach. That sounded like something big, yeah. It looks like Zay got a touchdown. We're not even really talking about this game anymore. We're just they
are going back and forth.
But yeah. At least this one's a lot closer, you know, than the last one. The last one, once Zay got a hit, he kind of let him have it. Yeah.
If Zayden wins again, then it's over.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. True. And like I said, I obviously want Zion to have a run, but we'll be here a whole nother hour if they have to force a game 3.
Big hit.
I mean, these guys started playing at like 3:30. Like, we've already been going an hour.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find how. Let's pull up our. Something else happened, and we are.
Sounded like a catch.
My ADD is showing today. 8 months ago, we don't we're live now.
Probably gotta go to.
We better be live now. I'm gonna be upset if we're not live now. Let's see. Content.
We should be live.
Live?
Okay, yeah, we're live.
Yes, we are live. I was a little worried. Let's see, how long have we been live? Get that pulled up over here. That way we can get this back going. Let's see, we've been live for a total of. Who knows? Whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Rewatching right now. Let's go. We've been streaming for 77 minutes. There it is. Zion's weaving through the Panthers defense here.
I wonder how. I wonder who's the 2 other people watching.
One of them. So it's gonna be us, and then Ruffin's probably watching out there, and then my wife is probably watching at home. Those are probably the 3. Because my wife tries to show us support and watch every single. Love you. By the way.
I did notice the subscriber count is almost at 50.
Almost, yeah. Yeah, I know. We need to get that going.
Oh, he could have already thrown it. Oh, what a throw!
And a catch. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, Zion's doing a good job keeping this one. I'm proud of him.
Let's just look at that replay.
Is that going to be right here?
Oh,
no, it's the next. Well, I think we're actually a couple behind here, so I think there's one more in between.
Yeah, it's this play right here. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this play. That was an excellent pass.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying.
Yeah. Yep, that's the one. He just dotted it right in there, man.
Gonna come out.
That's cool.
I just noticed can't hear ourselves.
Down at the 26-yard line.
Say it
It's
again.
muted.
It should be okay.
I'm saying the audio for the.
Oh yeah, and I mean, but we kind of want to keep it muted.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, that's
we're
very
okay.
loud.
Yeah. Imagine if we did this whole stream without doing that. Oh my gosh,
Oh.
Zayden's running with Chuba Hubbard.
Oh, he might take it home. Ball's over.
And they finally bring
That's a guy that's been impressive this year, is Chuba Hubbard. He's top 5 in rushing yards. He's up there with like Derrick Henry, Josh Jacobs, and Saquon Barkley.
big play moves and
Yeah.
I can't even tell you where this
Sa-
guy went to college. You know.
I'll say Saquon is one of those great running backs.
first down. Young.
People really tried to say that he's fallen off and that he was going to be trash this year, and that the Giants did a terrible thing by trading him to the Eagles, or the Eagles did a terrible thing by accepting or whatever. And that's just BS. Saquon's always been good. He just has to get over. He had to get over that little ankle injury that he had.
Yeah. Ooh, I was like,
He took a shot on the release.
I mean,
Definitely
I wouldn't blame nothing on the players. Nah, there's only one play that's always gonna surprise me, and that's that play that Russell Wilson, well, the Seahawks did in the Super Bowl against the Patriots, where he just
Yeah.
like, why didn't he run it?
Yeah.
He ran it. He could have just won the game. In fact, I wasn't even a Patriots fan. I just watched the Super Bowl and I just say, you know what? I'm a Patriots fan now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That will forever go down as like one of the worst decisions.
pick up that first down on 4.
I just still wonder why he said, I'm gonna throw the ball, and you have a running back who's basically a beast. Just he can run through all that. I don't know why he chose to do that.
Yeah. Literally one of the best running backs to ever do it.
And then the crazy part is,
there were memes that came out when that happened. And it was like, "Hey Russ, you want another, or do you want another Super Bowl ring?" And he went, "Nah, I'll pass."
First down.
and then the crazy part about it is,
And
when he threw it, when Malcolm Butler intercepted it, they said this man worked on this exact play
now from Pinheiro.
basically the whole entire like couple of weeks before the Super Bowl like started. Like he did this exact play every week, which is why he just was able to read it.
That's cool though. I actually didn't know that. And then Malcolm Butler, I mean, we haven't heard from him again. You know, it's crazy how stuff like that
It's-
happens.
These cornerbacks have they're just insane.
While we were talking, obviously Zay scored another touchdown, so it's 49-42. Let's see if Zion can do something to bring it back here.
Starts out with a first and 10.
It looks like we got these recentered. I don't. Good job. I don't know how to mess with them.
Oh, I know how to do it. You have to
Yeah.
click on the lock thing.
The lock. I'm such a stupid person. Oh my gosh. Guys, there's literally like a lock symbol, and if the symbol's locked, then you can't move it, and if it's not, then you can. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I think I'm cool. I just applied to get my educational doctorate, or my EDD, and I didn't know that the lock symbol locked the daggum.
Let's see here, and it looks like Zion's gonna wait. Yeah, Zion's gonna do like a.
We're still only in the third quarter, man. He's got to get that off. He's got to go. Oh.
It's good that he threw it away.
Yeah.
The way to get he's gonna throw it deep,
Right.
and it's kind of crazy because they both technically know what they're gonna do. That's a nice catch. He held on.
And the holding on was the important part.
If he
Crazy
didn't
part.
hold on to that ball, I would have got mad if I was Zion.
It's interesting, you know, Zion typically plays with a mobile quarterback. He likes Jalen Hurts. He likes, you know, shoot, who else does he play with?
Oh, nice throw. Almost intercepted though.
He's played with Tua before, but he also really does like to play with the Jets, and they don't really have
He
a mobile
lo-
quarterback.
I
He's a
think-
pocket passer.
Is it Zion or is it Zayden who loved the Ravens?
Zayden loves the Ravens. In fact, I'm
Ravens.
surprised we haven't seen him play. He doesn't like the Ravens in terms of like that's his favorite team, but he likes the Ravens in terms of that's who he plays with in Madden.
Let me guess. His favorite team's the Eagles.
No, his favorite team's actually the Panthers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what Zion's favorite team is.
Yeah, I actually wonder that too. Maybe that's something you could talk about in the post-game interview.
Yeah. I wonder. I wonder what team hasn't been like talked about at all. I'll say it's the Rams.
What do you mean?
Like
hasn't been
they
talked
haven't been talked about as much as every other team.
about? Like just in mine and your conversation today, or just like
Just everywhere. Like they're a team that just really hasn't been talked
yeah,
about.
they've been. I mean, they've been kind of mediocre this year. I would say like the team that is like least impressive.
Oh, bad.
Ah, dang! You could hear Zion screaming here once that happened. I would say like a team that's been extremely unimpressive this year, in like a mediocre way, is probably the Cardinals.
I mean, they don't really have that much good.
Yeah,
They have
like
a good quarterback,
Yeah,
but
they just don't have much going for them. You know, I don't know.
and I kind of feel bad for the Bengals. They went to
Oh gosh, yeah.
that was just sad for them. They went to the Super Bowl, ended up not getting it.
They're just yeah.
And they were a team that actually beat. He threw it to the wrong person. You could tell. He meant to throw it at 18.
They yeah, they're just. I saw something the other day and it said the Bengals are doing to Joe Burrow what the Lions did to Matthew Stafford. You know, just like wasting away his career. Joe Burrow's they got the potential to be Hall of Fame quarterback, but he's wasting it away in Cincinnati.
Like once you put that quarterback on the perfect team, he will dominate.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Aaron Rodgers was on the Packers. Like the Packers were just amazing.
Give me just a second. I actually have a student out here trying to ask me a question about something. Okay.
Gotcha. Yeah. You can go and I'm all right. What's up, Amen? And Zion's gonna get a touchdown here. And that right there, don't see it.
The Panthers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
That won't seal it, no. He has a chance. He just needs an interception of his own.
Double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now here comes the New York offense. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
And that will bring the score to 42 to 56.
Second down
And
now.
currently, I don't know who's going to win that. I would say Zion can come back. He just needs to not throw it in a wide open catch. Wow. What a throw.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
What a throw. That was a nice pass. And another touchdown already. He's going to bring this game back.
1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game, and now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense.
Yeah, because look at this replay right here. It's wide open.
And just like that, we're back
Sorry,
to
guys.
work.
I know I'm not talking this much, but hey.
Kickoff is away.
All right. Got good gameplay here.
Covered with a return here. This return makes it up to the 25. Gets ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And it's one of the records that's always there lurking in the back of your mind whenever a QB's having a really good game. Right,
2nd and 26. Ooh.
Finally see it fall. He's the first
Gotta get down that field.
touchdowns in a single game. On the run right, throwing deep down.
Interception. He's gonna bring this game back if he doesn't do the ball. Terrible start.
Cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out.
Nice.
Interception, but you got to go get it in that
Nice hit.
series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule.
He didn't turn around until.
Paul takes it straight ahead. And he'll manage to get this one down to the 27. Give him 5 yards.
Oh, you know, I just realized that Aaron Rodgers is on the Packers now. I mean, the Jets now. Waited.
Throw it. Got Williams, and it's complete. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out. Well, when you do and you're electric, it's fun to play.
And it looks like we're gonna have a good, very awesome. Yeah. Louder. Yeah. Okay, let me stop. I want to go to red. Yeah. 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 Very much a very good game. Oh, he's gonna run. I don't think he could have waited. He could have waited. Oh yeah, no, I was trying to mic check because I couldn't. I don't know what it was. I couldn't hear nothing. Like I couldn't hear. I don't think it was on me. He's got to get a pass off if he wants to score a touchdown. And he got a touchdown earlier.
Yeah. All right, he's got to do something, and he gets it. Let's go, son.
Right back. Right back.
All right, but he also gave Zayden a minute and 12 seconds and 3 timeouts. So
hey, he also has 3 timeouts.
That's true.
But Zayden's probably going to run the time down and then kick a field goal.
Yeah.
Unless he plays fair and actually just lets him do what he wants. Minute and 12, both teams tied 56. This is a very fun game.
It's been a good one to watch. I was out there just kind of checking on some of the other things, and Zion before that touchdown had thrown for 479 yards and 7 touchdowns. So he's probably broken 5 now, and he's at 8 touchdowns, which is crazy.
Did our Street Fighter team?
Fumble!
Oh, what a fumble! What a fumble! Oh my gosh!
Our Street Fighters team actually lost, which is shocking. I kind of thought we would make it. I thought we were going to make it to the finals, but we lost. So, and then Josh is down 1-0 right now, and he's halfway through game 2, and it was tied in game 2. It was 22-22. And that's NBA 2K for anybody who cares.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that was wild. I'm so glad that happened. See, sorry, I'm trying to back out over here. 93 minutes. An hour and a half of video game streams.
Oh,
Oh, a drop there.
broken up like crazy. Whoa.
All Zion has to do is get a turnover to force a game 3, which is crazy.
I don't think he's gonna force it. I think. Oh, X Factor.
Sauce Gardner, I assume.
Yeah, X Factor. Ooh. Oh.
Yeah, pick. He got it. Oh, I thought he picked it off.
nice,
I thought he did.
nice secure catch right there. Jaden's locked in. You could tell he's actually playing hard now. Oh, what a quick pass! Ooh, God.
42 seconds.
He's forgetting he has timeouts.
Yeah, but like, well, I don't know. With it being at 20 seconds now, I'm inclined to agree with you. But
now he should be fine now because the time's not running down. He wants to go deep for the touchdown instantly. That's what he's trying to do. And if he goes for 2, which I don't think he should go to overtime. I hope he goes to overtime.
But going for 2 would be content. And Zay, like when he plays normally, he goes for 2 anyways. So it probably wouldn't be the hardest thing for him.
Oh,
and he iced. Oh my gosh, we iced the game here. Zion's gonna force a game 3. That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get that updated because unless he does something absolutely silly here.
If he does something, silly, he's gonna sell the game.
Easy peasy. And he's got he's not in victory formation, but he's just gonna hand the ball off. Oh my gosh, I thought he was gonna take that one to the house too. Zay's gonna burn that time out. He's still
Zay's trying to do something. He wants to.
I know he does.
He wants that ball to get fumbled. If that ball is fumbled and then take it back, that'd be insane. Same plot twist.
The scoop and score and interception's crazy.
That scoop and score is what changed.
The thing is that Zay can actually still get ball back here. That's crazy to think about. With those 3 timeouts, he can still get ball back. He's going to bring the house. 2, 1. That's game. Unless it's a pick 6, it's over with. Let's go, Zion.
He got himself
56-63, which was very close to my prediction from the score earlier. I said like 57-64 or something. All right, well, here comes a game 3 in the daggum Elite 8 where we're having to play against one another. That's crazy.
Baltimore Ravens up against guess who?
Oh yeah, see, this is how you know that Zay's not playing around anymore. Let's see who Zion goes with. Zion likes to move around. He likes to pick new people, so he's like me. He can't just play with the same guy. Oh, but he's going to choose the Eagles. Okay, so they're both going with their mains here. The Birds versus the Birds. This was actually a game played this past weekend, and it was a good one then. And not trying to like make any assumptions or anything, but the Eagles did win that one. Maybe Zion's got it going for him here.
And the Ravens aren't really talked about a lot, but they are a very good team.
Oh yeah, I mean Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry. Can't not
the funny thing is, when they lost the AFC Championship against the Chiefs, Zay Flowers, oh man, that was just horrible. After they lost, he beat up his wife for no reason.
Really, I did not know that. Zay Flowers is kind of a piece of trash then.
I mean. Okay, I wouldn't do that. But
I mean, I would hope not.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I'd probably just take my anger out on probably the field or something.
On the field, right? Not on your woman. You're supposed to love her unconditionally.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here we are for another hour of football, which is okay, I guess.
You know, it's kind of crazy because this game is the quarters are only 5 minutes long. Imagine if they were 15 minutes long. We'd be here till like. Maybe 11 o'clock probably.
Right, it would be so bad.
No, not even 11 o'clock. Longer than that, because them quarters last long, super long.
Yeah. Okay, good little start here for Zion. Have you ever just have you ever done that? Like played a 15-minute quarter game?
Yeah.
And just seen, you end up scoring like 100, 150 points. You know, like you can score so much in those games.
Yeah, I played against my brother, and he was beating on me. He was destroying me. And then, finally, now see, I had the Chargers, and he had, I think he had the Falcons.
Yeah.
and this man was just destroying me through most of the game. No, it was the fourth quarter. It was 7 to like, now this is a 15-minute quarter, so it was 7 to like I think it was 30,
Yeah.
maybe 38 or 36. And I just had to lock in. Like I was better than him at Madden. I knew I was. So sat there, I locked in, ended up catching an interception, took it home. I threw a touchdown reception. He fell for my trick. I had one receiver come back while the other one just kept going straight. And his like defense came up and forgot about the dude going straight, and I just threw it touchdown. It was 21 to 38. Now he got the ball, and I forced the fumble because he loves to run the ball. So I never told him that he's punting it.
Yeah, he is.
I never told him that you could like force fumbles. Nah, we was playing on Xbox, so I ended up punching the ball right out of his hands, and it went flying, caught, took it back, touchdown, 28 to 38.
Easy.
Now
That's awesome. Yeah.
we went back and forth with turnovers for maybe like 5 minutes,
Mhm.
and it was only like 10 minutes left in the game. I was scared because he did score another touchdound, and I was like, okay, I really need to not lose this. I didn't want to lose. I was just wanting to win. So when maybe he scored another 2 touchdowns, but then I caught a pick, took it home, and then the next play he didn't fumble it. He just tried to go for it on 4th down. It didn't work. And then I had scored again. Now the score wasn't tied, and it was only 3 minutes left in this quarter. It was 4th quarter too. I had the ball. I was down by like 15. So I scored the touchdown, and I had to make sure is either I get the onside kick or I squib kick it.
Okay.
So now see, there's a thing you could do with the squib kick. If you're able to time how quickly you can get to the ball, you can hit stick the mess out of them and just make them fumble the moment they get it.
Yeah.
So I entered the squib kick. Now I switched to the quickest player I could switch to. He was already right near the dude with the ball. The other player grabbed instant fumble. We did recover it, but the thing was, he also made my player fumble, and I was like, ain't no way that just happened.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, now I really need to win. I was like, I really need to win. We ended up getting it back, though. It's just we were very far from the end zone. 2 minutes left, and it was still 15. He was up by 15. So, hiked it, threw it deep. I don't know how my tight end caught this. It was 3 man on him.
Yeah.
And he just, when I say the ball was going like over his head, he jumped up in the air with all 3 and just caught it. Like he caught it with one hand. I was like, what? I was screaming like, oh my God, oh my gosh. And then I scored the touchdown after that. And it was just it was down to either me doing the onside kick again or the squib kick again or an onside kick. But see, I wanted to be smart and not waste no time. Because see, I kicked it normally because my brother, he likes to kick return, and he didn't make it too far. He didn't make it far at all. He just made it to around like the 20 or 24. Yeah, he made it around them yards, and then he decides to just run the ball.
Yeah.
I understood why to run out the time, but he still had to remember I had a minute to do what I needed to do. Cause he was trying to run the clock out in the punt, and I realized it like right when it hit around like 40 seconds. I just called the timeout.
Yeah. Those are the coolest games, man. That like you just remember forever. They kind of like live on in infamy in your friend group. I have a couple like that as well.
Yeah, and then I ended up making. I did not want to lose this. Oh, Josh lost.
Yeah, Josh did lose. That stinks. It was close, man. Well, the first one wasn't, but the second one was. That stinks. Man, so we're eliminating 3 teams from the playoffs this year. 3 teams, or not this year today, because either Zion or Zayden's going. We lost Josh, and Street Fighter's lost too.
Still got our Smash Bros in there.
Yeah.
And our Madden.
Smash Bros and Madden are going to be the only 2 that are left after today, which is crazy to think about. Everybody else is going to be eliminated.
All right, let me finish the story.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man.
It's good. It's good. So, it was just 40 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
I'm all the way at my own 20-yard line, and I only had a singular timeout, so I had to play this as smooth as I possibly could. Hike the ball. Now I didn't go deep for the first play because I didn't want to get an incompletion off that. I went for like a slant. Caught it, and then right as he was about to get tackled, I flea flickered it behind because one of my receivers was behind him when he caught it. Flea flickered it. He ran all the way to the 40 and went down because of the game. So I was like, yeah, I only had 20 seconds left. All I needed was another touchdown and a 2-point conversion. I decide to be smart here. I didn't do that same play where I just did the little stop and then go straight. Instead, I made one go deep and the other one go this way. But see, my brother, he loves to play cover 3 man. There's always 3 up there. I was so angry at that. So I put 2 tight ends out, and my running back was just gonna go straight. So my receiver's going straight and my running back, while my tight end is going to go for a post and cut in. So, hiked it. And I was so glad Justin Herbert did not sell me because at first, he was about to get tackled, but he brushed the tackle off. I saw my tight end wide open. He was just right there waiting.
Yeah.
I threw that ball. I look over to this side. I see a linebacker running. I'm like, oh no. That tight end is something else. He jumped over the linebacker and just caught it.
That's awesome.
And it was a touchdown. I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, I can do this. And went for the 2, got it, went in overtime. And let's just say it was turnover after turnover after turnover. We did not score until it was my 5th down played, you know what I'm talking about. So the 5th down that I finally got the ball again, hiked it. Now my brother was kind of stupid for this. He decides to blitz me. My receiver was just gone, and it was Kim Allen. He was just gone.
Yeah.
I threw it to the man and I scored and won the game. It was just crazy.
I know. We saw. After this, we're only going to have 2 teams left, man. Today's been brutal. How's Josh taking it? Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Just 2 series in here, Charles, but
Right.
gone to script so far. They
Yep.
got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds.
Yeah.
Oh, what a catch.
40 to 48, you know. I noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did, and
Zion
Zion went for it and didn't get it, and has turned the ball over, and that was a really good catch. You're right. I see now why it takes their game so long, man. It's because they just passed everybody. There it is, wide open. I mean, see, that's the one thing about that's Mark Andrews. That's a tight end. That guy's not fast. That's one thing I just don't. Or that was Isaiah Likely, not Mark Andrews. But I just don't understand how he can get that guy that wide open. I'm not good whenever it comes to the birds. Well, he threw it to Isaiah Likely. I said Mark Andrews, but he threw it to Isaiah Likely.
Yeah, I would say the Ravens have a good offense, a very good offense.
Yeah, but he's not fast, so he shouldn't be that wide open, that far down the field. I don't know. Maybe it's the play action side of it, because it was a play action pass.
Because I
don't
will
know.
say this.
Mhm.
The offense on the Ravens is good. There's just only
Mhm.
one thing that they never will do probably, and that's
Okay.
run the ball.
Yeah.
It's either Lamar Jackson's gonna do it.
That's true.
And notice they have two very good linebackers.
Mhm.
They have I don't remember the names.
Roquan Smith's one of
Yeah,
them.
Rocco. Oh God, that's very.
Then Kyle Van Noy,
Yeah.
I think, is another, and then they have Patrick Queen. Yeah, they got a really good linebacker set for sure.
Yeah, and a team like the Ravens, they've had legends on their team.
That's true.
Joe Flacco,
Rice.
Ray Rice. Yep. Who else? Ray Lewis
That's what I
Yeah,
meant. Ray,
Ray
I meant Ray
Lewis.
Lewis. Ray Rice.
and Ed
I'm so
Reed
silly. Yeah.
and Jacoby Jones, the one who takes a whole lot of kick returns back.
Yeah. Justin Tucker.
Oh, that could have been an interception.
That could have been
Justin
interception.
Tucker's amazing. Great.
He's not doing well this year, but yeah,
he's
he is
he's the
amazing.
greatest kicker of all time.
He's goated for sure.
Well, I wouldn't say he's the greatest because there is. Well, he set the record for the longest.
yeah, I was about to say,
field goal.
he still got the record, though.
Yeah,
Against who? Can you remember?
it was the Lions.
It was the Lions, yeah. That was their first year with Dan Campbell, too, I think. And they were, like, really thinking that they were going to be something good. And it just wasn't a good first year. But as we were talking about earlier, he's turned it around.
Just one change was all they needed. And then I mean the Ravens had their defense was unstoppable. It's just their offense needed it.
Yeah. An untimely blitz there. He's going to have to burn a timeout here, too, because he's in the daggum fake spike. Or not even a fake spike. He's in spike formations. Burn a timeout. Zion's playing a little sloppy here.
Yeah, the Ravens were a very good team, especially when they went to the Super Bowl against the 49ers. And you know, I'm kind of happy they beat them too.
Right.
Because I won't lie. Oh, that's an interception. Oh, he held on. Oh, he held on.
Go, go, go,
Oh,
go. That would have been insane. It was 4th and 24 there. And we're on the 16-yard line, the
I'm
15-yard
surprised he
line.
didn't pick it off. I thought he was going to pick it. Ooh, what a hit.
Oh, I need the second quarter to go. It's only 2 minutes and 40 seconds. High 15. Let me make sure Ruffin updated the. Well, I want to see what happens here. Then I want to make sure that he updated this. For Madden schedule pass. Still pending. Won game 1. Okay, yeah, he got game 2. Okay, cool. Be sure.
So far, it looks like Zayden's winning.
Oh yeah.
When he uses the Ravens, he goes crazy.
Yeah, it's just like he's in the zone, man. He knows what's going on. You know, when the game 3 was forced and he picked the Ravens, that's how you knew. You know, you hear the gamer meme of like sitting up in your chair. That was Zay's version of doing that. He's like, it's time to stop playing, bro. If Zay's running the Ravens,
he could have won that other game. Just that fumble just made it live.
Right.
Yeah, and then that interception too.
And Zion's got to put in a spy.
Ooh, oh, he fumbled.
Ooh!
Oh, he can take it back. He can take it back. Oh!
Let's go, Zion.
What a play! What a play! It's the fact that he stood there like, oh, I'm down. Wait, what?
Yeah. All right, so just like that, it's just a touchdown. Touchdown separates. Easy peasy.
He was like, oh, I'm down. Wait, go. It's crazy because that happened right after he was in the red zone. Look at that.
Yeah, we're about to actually see it happen up here. Here it goes again on the replay. Yeah, I kind of want to see what Zion does. Yeah, because he does just kind of pick it up. Yeah, he picks it up and like stutter steps a little bit. That's crazy, bro.
Cause he thought he went down with the ball. You know, that's something I kind of don't understand a little bit. Cause you know how when they fumble recovery, they're like down in the game, but that doesn't make sense because they're not touched.
Mm-hmm.
But technically, they should just be able to get up after that.
Yeah.
You know, I forgot. Isn't that Derrick Henry?
Yeah, more than likely.
Yeah,
King Henry.
yeah, they had him last year too. They've got to run the ball.
So they did not.
Oh, no.
He got traded there this year. Yeah,
Oh.
this is his first year with the Raiders.
And
And you
he's
know,
a-
a lot of people were speculating that they were just going to be this like unstoppable phenom of a team, and they're doing well. But I think that they're they've lost 2 or 3 games.
It's just they're not relying on the running. They should though.
But like that's the thing is like they've always been a run team, and then this year they're passing more. Like Lamar Jackson's second in the league in passing, which is cool.
Oh, he could have threw it to Mark Andrews.
He could, but he may have been past the line. I like the
Yeah,
I like the move to keep it there.
I would say the Mark Andrews. Yeah, he's a very good tight end. Now, I won't say I will say this, but
Gotta throw it now.
he needs to throw it. Yeah, throw it. Third
23?
23. Jesus. Yeah, greatest tight end. I would say. Well, I don't know, but I think Gronkowski might be the greatest tight end.
The greatest time, yeah. I mean, him or Tony Gonzalez more than likely. And look, see, Zay just makes it look so easy, man. You get him to 3rd and 23, and then he throws a touchdown. Like, you know, how do you combat that?
Yeah, and it's still in the second quarter.
I know, bro. We need to put accelerated clock on or something. We just need to. I don't. It's rough.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm gonna go home, get me some food, take a nice shower, and just get ready for school.
Yeah. That's the thing. I said, like, I obviously love esports, and I love what we're doing, and I'm really glad, and I've worked really hard to get where we're at, and like, it's really cool seeing people like you and people like Zayden and our Smash Bros team really kind of take ownership and love coming too. Like, this room in here is chock full of people that are just here practicing and playing because they want to be better. But your boy's tired. I'm so ready to go home. You know, like. We were doing Monday through Thursday, and now, luckily now we're only doing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But during playoffs, we're forced to do Monday through Friday, and so every day, Monday through Friday, we're staying here till 6:30. You know, and it's just by the time you get home, you know, you shower, you use the bathroom, you eat. It's time to go to bed. This rough. I want to play my own games.
Yeah, like yesterday, I barely even got to play my game. After some time, I just dropped on my bed and yeah, I was gone.
Right. You know, you get done with everything, and it's 9:25, and you're either about to take a chance. That was close.
I'm surprised that's not a safety when he wasn't down until he got in the end zone.
It was close. He's right there. Yeah, he's at like the half-yard line.
But Zion's getting absolutely wicked. Well, why did he run it?
I mean, it's not a bad play. 4th and 39,
Yeah,
though.
put
He's
that
going to call
ball.
a timeout. Yeah, you have no choice but. If you're playing a game, what game are you playing? Like, what's the game that you play at home?
I usually play Roblox.
Okay. So Roblox is one of those games where like it's a lot of different games in one. So like, what do you play? Like, if you play Roblox.
I play like fighting games.
Okay.
And then when I'm going to sleep, I'll just play a game called Souls RNG.
Souls RNG.
It's just like you get auras, like different auras.
Okay.
Wow. Already.
See, I'm telling you, Zay's dangerous.
Not gonna lie, I just forfeit now.
Nah, Zion's got to finish it through and through. He's worked hard to be to this point, but I'm like you. I like, you know, if
Yeah, I know.
I don't have much confidence. You know, Zay's just one of the best I've ever seen. You know, but Zion's done well, man. He's really held on. He only lost by a couple of points after the first. He was competitive in the second, and even this one, you know, we're still only halfway through.
Like you know how you go against that one friend who's just super duper good
Yep.
and you can't
Yep.
beat him. Then the moment you beat him by one little like a crazy play, like that happened with me. Like I was going against my friend Quan,
Uh-huh.
And I was using the Vikings. Now this happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
He was using I think he was using the Rams. And this play was crazy. Stephon Diggs. I'm doing the little tight end attack, right?
Mhm.
So, oh, he might take it back.
Oh my gosh, a house call just to add to the. Ooh, that was close. Like Zion's already feeling bad about the loss or whatever, or the losing, and then a house call just would have put me over the edge, man.
Okay, yeah. So I was down. It was 34-30.
Hmm.
Actually, no, 34-31. So, with only 10 seconds left, it's fourth. It's already fourth down, and I'm just like, I need to get this pass off. So I'm praying to God. I'm praying to everything. Because this has been the first time I won. I was going super crazy. Like I wanted to win this game.
Hmm.
Hike the ball. Kirk Cousins threw it. I just closed my eyes because I thought he dropped it.
Hmm.
I look on my screen. I look on the screen. Just run it. I'm like, oh my gosh, go, Stephon Diggs. And when I tell you, when I entered the end zone, I ran out of the room and started screaming. That was the first time I actually beat him in like years. Like I actually never beat him. That was the first time I did it.
Yeah, I feel like we all kind of have that one friend. Yeah.
Yep, it was 38-34, and they sealed the game too because he only had a couple of seconds to do something, and I just squib kicked it. He threw a Hail Mary, and it ended up being an interception. That was just crazy. I thought I was gonna lose the game because I ended up doing something wrong. I threw a pick, and we were tied. It was 31-31. I threw a pick. I was like, no, no, and yeah, it was just amazing. Oh, another.
There goes Derrick Henry, 35-7.
Yeah, I think he should just really quit. Because, I mean, he could come back, but he has to really start trying.
Yeah.
2 hours. In 2 hours.
Really, Zion's big deficit here is or like the big thing against him is he's not really seen a whole lot of offensive production. His only touchdown is from a defensive scoop and score. He really needs to find a way to get like AJ Brown and Saquon Barkley and them into the end zone. He was doing well with that first game, when he played with the Eagles, and we're just struggling a little bit more. Could be interested to see what he does here.
That second game was crazy though. That scoop and score.
It was fun.
That
yeah,
scoop
it was
and
cool.
score saved him.
Yeah, that's 2 fumble recoveries for touchdowns that Zion has. See, and it's just like stuff like that's been what's plaguing him this game. Like, hold on to that ball, man. There's nothing that Zion could have done there. But that's not a skill thing. Finds an open man. Nice. Nice. Good job.
Very good pass.
But now he's got to finish. He's got to actually get this guy into the end zone. Oh. Come on, Saquon. Come on.
Pushing it. He was pushing
He
it.
was. Yeah. I thought that was a cool little
That's a cool feature.
animation. Yeah, cool animation.
They should add a feature to like where you're in the end zone, like when you're like right in the end zone, you're running it. They just pull you towards the end zone. That'd be a cool feature. Oh, he got the first down.
He got the first, so new set. He's just gotta
get that touchdown. Oh, QB sneak.
tush push,
No, quarterback sneak is a funny move.
and he didn't get it. That's crazy. That move's almost like broken, or that play.
It's either you get it or you just don't get it.
Right. Yeah.
He could use it right here, but he didn't. Got it. Oh, why did he jump? He should have ran. He should have ran it in. Fullback dive would work.
Now he's in shotgun.
Oh, he's going to throw it. Russell Wilson
I don't
2.0.
know. He might just try to run
Russell
in
Wilson
here.
2.0. Oh.
Zion, you're folding. See, it's the finishing.
It's like every time you get in the red zone, you know you gotta do a good pass or anything to score that. I know what play he can. Up wide.
Look at him. Let's go, son. Okay, I was worried. I thought I was worried for a minute.
I thought it was out of bounds.
Yeah. But he was able to find him there in the back of the end zone.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off now. Tired. My eyes are starting to like fall.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we will not have a return.
Yeah, 5:30.
To the 30.
Head out.
Derrick Henry trots
Go with
back
them.
out there and gets ready to go.
It looks like that's where they're about to go.
So a 6-carry drive, the last go-around touchdown on the end of it. We'll see if they can duplicate that here.
I think that they would like to. I know every
He's wide open.
Well, no. He's covered.
No,
That's it.
R1 was,
I was
wide
about
open.
Zay Flowers was way covered.
And bringing him down to the ground.
Yeah, just look at the replay right here. You could, well, this is
If we could look at that replay, yeah.
yeah, hold on, let me see. Let's skip it up.
I think it's live, yeah. It's just we're like laggy a little bit, yeah.
Other side of town, it's second and
Doesn't do it.
country mile.
Second and 25 yards.
Jackson to throw.
Oh,
See, I just don't get it, bro. It don't make no sense. They so
Down to the 33.
like look at this right here. You're gonna see
R1.
R1 was
No,
wide.
yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah. Clean.
He just didn't see it.
Wow, yeah.
From inside
Look at that. You got right up the field right after that.
with Henry. And he'll get this just inside.
You know, it's only one thing I kind of don't like about Madden. It'll force the tackle on you.
What do you mean?
Like when you're trying to like when you want to like move through them, it'll force them to just drop you. See?
Mm-hmm.
Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's
All right, we're almost at the end of the third here.
there. Now it'll be third down. Just not a whole
He got him wide open.
on that carry.
He just has to keep the coverage on everything. If I'm him, I'm running it. Actually,
Where? Yep,
wide
where?
open.
For the end zone.
I don't know what happened. Some sort of busted coverage, burn coverage. I don't know what
No,
Zion
he
ran.
just stood there. Look at it. 24 just stood there.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
He just look at it. 24. He put him on him. He put him on him. He just hold on.
This is the next one, yeah.
Yeah.
We're always like 1 or 2 plays in between.
Like just watch this.
There on that drive.
Zion put the man on him. See, look, he's on him. But watch this. Cause there's a safety back there. Just watch.
Oh my gosh,
He ran a
commit.
blitz.
He ran, yeah,
He ran
I
a
don't, yeah.
blitz.
Run commit. Unfortunate.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I think this one's pretty much all she wrote for Zion. He's got to score,
To the 30.
what, 4 touchdowns?
Yeah.
5 touchdowns?
Pretty good game for him so far.
If he wants to come back, he got to score a whole lot.
4. He's-
But so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good.
R1.
There's always
Oh no, I'm glad he didn't listen to me
Ooh.
because that was a safety drop.
Nice stiff arm. You see
Yeah.
that one? Ooh.
keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But boy, he
Resting
can
Zay
any moment.
in his recent plays was running field goal block.
You get
Fella.
greedy in a good way.
He was?
Yeah, he was. But it may have just been from a field goal. I don't know. But X. It went out. It's too late.
Oh, that could have been
Little
picked
play.
off. Ooh, Jesus.
I'll take it though. Into the third, we got 2 or 5 more in-game minutes until
Which is practically
We're finished.
Which is practically a whole lot
yeah.
of minutes.
There's gonna be like 15 in real life minutes,
Wonder why.
especially with as much as they're
I
passing.
really wonder why the clock takes so long in the.
Yeah,
That's
I just want. I'm hoping that Zay just runs it. You know, when he gets the ball. But you know he won't.
Toss picks. Oh, I thought he caught
I thought
it.
he caught it too for a
I
minute.
thought he caught that. I was gonna say like, whoa. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I keep just
No,
messing
no,
with
because
your
my
shoes, bud.
foot keeps going that way. I'm used to sitting over there. He burnt him off the line, and I think that was the
Nothing,
quarterback.
nothing. Yep.
I think that was the quarterback's fault.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
Nice
Wide
throw.
open. Good. Oh, that might be a tutty. Yeah, let's go, Zion. Good job. Don't waste no time. Come on.
That celebrator's gonna get him losing. He's gotta stop doing that.
Little tutty.
Small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Think
If he
about
gets-
Zion,
if he-
just sign of life.
If he gets an interception, he can get it. Be
Some
great.
sort of turnover, maybe.
4 minutes.
I make it 28-42. That'll be a 2 touchdown. Yeah, so he's down by 3 right now.
This game's close, but not close.
Now after the touchdown,
Cause he has enough.
Yeah.
Minutes. He has
Yeah.
enough minutes to come back.
It's just a matter of, is he going to be able to actually get the ball?
Yeah, if he gets the ball, I'm pretty sure I already know exactly what Zayden's gonna do. Run that timeout.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles.
He's gonna run that timeout.
Scoreboard, but
I hope so.
consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
That clock running.
Again, it's Henry. And
And he gets first. Oh, 4th and inches. Interesting.
Guys,
I wonder if that's
actually,
going to change what he does here.
If he doesn't get this, this would be sad. This is just.
It'd be good for Zion though. Like this is the.
I'm wondering how he didn't get it though. He went across.
I know.
the
I
line.
really thought he had
He
it. I
went
kind of
across
thought
the
it was
line,
pretty.
looked like.
So yeah, if Zion can get something to work here,
It's Derrick Henry. He's gonna get it.
he
didn't get it.
He didn't get it. Let's go, Zion.
Oh, he did get it.
No. Okay. So how was that first one not, and then that one was? You know, does that make sense? Like when Derrick Henry clearly got across the line, they said it's 4th and inches, and then there it was very, very debatable, and
It was
they gave it
very
to him.
obvious he didn't get it.
Yeah. Interesting. Dang, man, that would have made it a good game. I wish that would have happened. Giving Zion the ball back, letting him score again. I think the ultimate storyline of this game is just going to be that first half, man. He just couldn't get anything going offensively. We can see he's kind of lit up a little bit. He's found a spark on offense. But
Yeah, that second game though was insane. That fumble just made it just funny and crazy. Like just seeing that happen out of nowhere, that was insane. Let's see. It looks like Zay is gonna find his man, gets the first down, a couple more. At the 47 in the Eagles territory with 3 minutes. We can make it through this.
2 hours is a long time to stream and a long time to commentate.
Very long time. And by the looks of it right now, Zayden's probably gonna win.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, a 3 touchdown lead. 3 minutes left in the game, less than. In fact, we're about to be at the 2-minute warning. I think got it. And all he's going to do here is just run out time, and then he'll pass the ball whenever he needs to.
Now,
And
if Zayden, if Zion somehow comes back, I would be surprised.
See, they just does such a good job at like finding those open receivers right where they need to be. Impressive.
Ooh, Jesus. Boomed one, then got boomed himself.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Henry up the middle. And a decent gain there as that takes
2-minute warning. 2 minutes left.
There's 2 minutes left. I'm gonna sit up for this. I just want to see what's gonna happen.
a 20th carry now for
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Zay ends this in a score too, you know, like just even kind of capping off.
He's gonna kick a field goal, which is kind of crazy.
Interesting. Okay. Hey, I'm here for it. He's got Justin Tucker as right down the middle. So I like not like pushing it.
Just kicking it,
Yeah, you know, like giving Zion a chance to get another score and come back rather than just pushing it and trying to just score
I
another
mean,
touchdown or whatever, making the game not only more interesting for the viewers, but just like more fun to play in.
If the Titans can make a comeback in just 2 minutes, then
That's true.
Zion could probably do it too.
He's just gonna have to play quickly and responsibly.
He's got 3 timeouts. You gotta use them wisely.
Yeah, I mean, like one per drive, one per touchdown.
I think he should throw it deep. Like just go straight deep off the get-go.
Well, they're all covered. Triangle maybe, but see, stuff like that's just been the story. Like little tiny things like. See, he's got safe man left in his plays there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
He's also got Roquan in the X Factor. Patrick Queen, one or the other. Ooh, a little run. I don't know how much I agree with that, unless he's just trying to run out clock.
I mean, yeah, he ain't using something else. He is running the clock out. I mean, it's over. Wide pass.
Obviously, like I want them to finish, but I also don't want to forget to update this. So I am just gonna go ahead and give Zay in for game 3 because I don't going much. So that way we don't have to worry about that after this. Run, Zion, run! Ooh, okay, look at you.
Why'd he dive like that? He's set.
Yeah. All right, we got right at a minute left. So with this, Zay will move into the semifinals, putting us at 2 teams in the semifinals. That is our Smash A team and then Zayden. So 4 students in total: Jose Leon, Jeremy Jones, Chase Marshall, and Zayden Richardson have all made it to the semifinals of the Final 4 of the Georgia High School Association Esports State Championship.
Wait, in Smash, did we make it to the finals?
We're at the semifinals, and we're gonna go play the semifinals and the finals
like
next.
last
Oh,
year.
we haven't. No, this is our first time making it to the semifinals. This is as far as we've made it in anything. So this is cool. An unfortunate sack there with about 20 seconds left.
This game ended at 5:40. It's gonna end at 5:39.
A little desperation heap, and it should have been a.
I don't know how he dropped that.
And guess what? The clock stops. Yeah, hey.
13. Well, so 13 seconds still. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
Coverage.
Oh.
7 seconds.
7. Just needs to throw the ball, just throw it up out of there, or run it.
See if he can get something. And he just runs the ball. But it's gonna stop the clock because of the turnover on down. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's just going for the Hail Mary.
He's actually gonna.
I'd be surprised if he scores again.
No, okay, no. Watch, Zay's got this. Ooh, he got hit. Dang. And that's the game. Oh my gosh. Look, I would say let's not even bother with interviews, buddy. It's been 2 hours. It's 5:45. We got to make sure that we go eat. But I do want us to say goodbye, okay? Look, only 2 teams left, okay? Zayden is going to play again tomorrow. So tomorrow at 3:50, we will be streaming his match. And then our Super Smash Bros. Team is going to compete in the semifinals, which is held at Bartow County Schools, or Bartow, I guess I don't know how to say it, on December 14th. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to stream that, but it should be streamed by PlayVS itself. So make sure that you guys come and watch that. Zay, good stuff, buddy. You have a game tomorrow, okay? All right, awesome. Jamal, anything you want to say?
You guys have a good night.
Yeah. All right, see you guys.